Hello, you guys. What's going on, everybody? I'm just going to wait a few seconds here while everyone joins the stream. I'm so happy to be here. So if you guys are here, please let us know in the chat where you guys are joining from. Currently, I'm in California, Southern California, and it's so good to be here. Yes. And we are so happy that you guys are here as well. And we'll get started in just a little bit. Hey, you guys. So good to see you. Do you like my cup? Gratitude. From Wales. Hello, y'all. So I'm just going to take a moment right now to, first of all, thank every single one of you guys. On behalf of Sight to Go, we are just so freaking grateful to have hit. Do you guys know how many people we hit as far as our subscribers go? Let us know in the chat if you think you know. We are so grateful. So we're celebrating our number of subscribers, our community that we've created here, and we're going to go into our workshop portion of it in just a little bit today. Ooh, so excited. Hey, you guys. We don't hear anything yet. Okay. All right. What's up, you guys? Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, 8 million. That is right. That is right. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please send me a little heart emoji or a happy face emoji. 10 million is what we're going for. And somebody got it right. Woo! 8 million. That is right, you guys. We have 8 million subscribers from all over the world. All over the world. This is such a special community. And on behalf of Psych to Go and the amazing team here, my name is Yuri. I'm here as a guest. And the real VIP goes to the team at Psych to Go because they work so hard with the mission of bringing awareness of mental health to all of you guys, to providing amazing content so that you guys can learn, you guys can heal, you guys can grow, as well as continue to cultivate this community here that's really, really powerful. Yes. I am just checking out all these chats. Thank you for saying that, John. I'm so glad that the videos are helping. I'm so excited for the workshop that we have here today. So that's going to be really fun. And besides that, like I said, I am so grateful to be celebrating every single one of you guys, because this community wouldn't exist literally if it weren't every single one of you guys showing up like this, supporting this particular platform here, this community here, in the way that you do. So thank you. So as we are waiting for people to join still, and if you guys have anyone in your life that you think would benefit from this workshop or this channel, please feel free to share this video right now so that they can join us on this live stream. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be powerful. This video is for you if you guys are going into the last month of the year and feeling kind of like, I mean, a lot of emotions can come up during this time, right? We have the holidays, it's the last month of the year. Some, places it's not as sunny. Some places it's a little cold. So it's very normal that this can come up. And today, what I wanted to provide for you guys is to see, some implementable steps, implementable, actionable steps that you can take, or actionable items that you can take along with you so that you can actually go ahead and start shifting how you feel immediately today. And my prediction is actually a lot of you guys will actually start to feel that shift on this on this video today. At the end of this particular workshop, you're going to start to feel amazing. So, are you guys in? Yes, I love this. We will. How about this? Are you guys in for this? Do you guys want to help us reach 10 million subscribers by the end of the year? That would be so amazing. Like, we get to create a movement, and every single one of you guys is a part of that movement. Like, with this movement towards mental health being normalized, right? Being talked about, and all of this is basically, community effort. So we're so glad that we're doing this together. This is amazing, and you guys are so amazing. All right. So, you guys, let's get started. We have over 400 people and probably thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who's going to watch this live stream later on. So, this is such a special place, and I'm so honored and grateful to be here. Now, today, let's get started then right into the workshop in just a little bit. I'll do a quick intro of myself. My name is Yuri Choi. I'm the founder of Yuri Choi Coaching. I work with high achievers and entrepreneurs with their mindset and helping them get through different kinds of mindset obstacles so that they can show up as their most powerful self. And today, what I have prepared for you is not 5, not 10, but 20 different tips on how you can actually start to access this good feeling that you guys all deserve during this time. So I'm hoping and I know that this is going to be really powerful for a lot of you guys. So please feel free to share anything that comes up during this workshop today. And all of that feedback is really, really helpful. So, who's ready to get started? And some of you guys are sharing with me where you guys are joining in from, which is amazing. So if you haven't done so already, please let us know what part of the world you're joining in from. I'm joining in from Southern California today. For some of you guys who know this, I was in Seoul, Korea for a while, and I just moved back here. So I am here, and it's such a beautiful place to be. I'm right by the ocean, and yeah, it's just so sunny here. So I'm just really grateful to be here. And yeah, we'll get started here in just a little bit. So if you guys are ready, send me some smiley emojis, heart emojis in the chat so that we can get started right away. Bulgaria, we have Canada, we have Antarctica, Nigeria, Switzerland, Texas, India. This is so cool, you guys. South Africa, India, Germany. Wow, Italy, y'all are all incredible. Thank you so much for being here and joining in this community. Love you guys too, seriously. So, all right, you guys, let's get started. Number 1, how to overcome any kind of winter blues, any kind of depressive feelings during the holidays, the last month of the year, and start to feel connected, loved, and inspired again. Let's get started with number 1. This is kind of a long one. It's almost like a little exercise of its own. And let's actually walk through this together. First of all, and we've done this on some of the other live streams as well. And this is so important because we get to be really connected to how we feel right now and how we want to feel. So right now, just check in with your body for a second. Maybe close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. And check in. What is an emotion? What is a feeling that is real to you today, right now, in this moment? How do you feel right now? And no judgment. No judgment. Do you feel good? Do you feel a little tense? Do you feel a little stress? You feel sexy. I love that. You feel calm. You feel sadness. You feel overwhelmed. Feel suicidal. Well, thank you for being here and trusting us to, support you in this way. Thank you. You feel a little scared, sad. I mean, all of these emotions, first of all, pressured, stressed. Yes. Yes, totally. Excited, lonely, and upset. Stress, panic, tense, hungry, apathetic. Ooh, this is so powerful to be able to just express how we feel today. And I acknowledge every single one of you guys because you guys are expressing what's real to you. And in this moment, we're all connecting in this feeling of authenticity and vulnerability. Let me check in with myself. How do I feel? Ooh, I'm so grateful to be here with you guys. I'm excited. And every single time I hop on here, I feel like a little bit of excitement slash nervousness in a way because I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so excited to connect with all of you guys. And I'm so excited that it like feels jittery sometimes. So all of that is valid. You feel lonely. Look, I felt lonely last week. There's moments I feel lonely. Every single person feels that way. So, right now, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge how everybody feels and make it okay. Make it okay that whatever is coming up, there's no judgment. You're allowed to feel tired. You're allowed to feel lonely. You're allowed to feel scared. You're allowed to feel bored. You're allowed to feel unfunctional. None of this is right or wrong. It's just your truth. And because you're honoring your truth, I want to acknowledge you guys in that. That is a starting point. Now, take a moment right now, especially for those of you who I feel Gucci, that's kind of funny. I feel damaged. I'm happy but a little sleepy. Yes, this is so beautiful. You're feeling and you're getting connected to how you feel. Now take a moment to write down how you want to feel. How do you want to feel? You feel ignored? Well, you're not ignored in this moment. So congratulations. How do you want to feel in this moment? You want to feel happy. You want to feel motivated. You want to feel capable, happy, hopeful, free, optimistic, loved, happy, confident. I want to feel energetic and beautiful. All of these, balanced, not afraid, loved. And one thing that you guys will start to notice is that all of these emotions that people are expressing how they feel or have felt before, we have all felt this before. Every single human. And this feeling of wanting to feel safe, wanting to feel proud and love, content, feel loved, like all of these things, you want to feel happy. This is also very much universal, right? So notice that in that alone, we get to recognize that none of us are alone. We all have these desires to feel good, to feel included. You are so included here right now, to feel motivated, confident, energetic. You want to feel sleepy. You want to feel relaxed. You want to feel okay. And all of these are very universal to all of us. And so this is really beautiful. Now we're clear on how we are feeling right now and how we want to feel. Oftentimes, people feel stuck and feeling sad, people feeling down because that's all we think about, right? And then we forget to think about how we really want to feel and what's in that gap. And oftentimes, this is what I do with my clients, help them figure out their gap and figure out how they can close that gap. So today, we're going to do some of that. You want to feel fixed. By the way, none of you guys need fixing. This isn't about fixing any of you guys. You guys are already whole. You're already perfect. You're already beautiful. And so today, this is about elevating and tuning into the emotion, the energy that we do want to feel. That's it. Right? That is it. Yeah. Being a survivor, beautiful. So let's get started then. Now, today, you notice how you just told us how you want to feel. Go ahead and write that down somewhere. And for the rest of the day, rest of the week, create an I am statement. Like if you want to feel motivated, hey, Roger, say I am motivated. If you want to feel noticed, I am noticed. If you want to feel great, if you want to feel free, say I am free. and write that affirmation down somewhere. Maybe you can put it as your screensaver. You can write it down and put it on your phone, your computer, somewhere that you can see every day. My invitation for you is to read this, come back to this. You can put it on a sticky note as often as you can. And not only just read it, but connect for a second. What would it feel like for me to feel free right now, to feel brave right now? Just connect to it for even a second and linger there. And then go about your day as a reminder. And start to notice that what is at the top of your mind is what's going to start to manifest. A lot of times we're filled with thoughts that we do not want, right? So this is an opportunity for you to intentionalize how you do want to feel. Number 2, break out of your routine. Go somewhere different, try something new, go somewhere new, meet another person that you've never met before. Just do something different. If you guys have never joined a live stream like this and you're joining for the first time, I want to congratulate you because you're doing something different. You're trying something new. If you've never heard me talk before and you're doing this right now with an open mind to see how this can potentially help you, I want to congratulate you because you're trying something different. If you, you're going about your day and you notice that you have a routine, walk in a different way. And I want to congratulate you in trying that because now you're breaking the pattern of what's so ingrained in your brain. For me, it's as simple as walking to the coffee shop that I typically go to in a different way. It could be as simple as brushing our teeth with a different hand. I typically brush my teeth with my right hand, and brushing my teeth with my left hand instead of my right. It breaks this pattern in my brain. And immediately, I start to feel more creative. And this actually has some evidence, really powerful evidence, when it comes to our neuroscience and how our brain works. Oftentimes, we're conditioned into feeling not good. Have you noticed that you come back to feeling not good over and over again? I actually started to notice this. I'll be vulnerable here. Honestly, so last week in the United States, it was Thanksgiving. And around Thanksgiving, in 26 is typically was, a day that we celebrate my dad's birthday. And he passed away a couple years ago. So, I remember how sad I felt that first Thanksgiving, the 26th of November, when I was just so sad because it was the first time that I was missing, my dad from the holiday dinner. And so there's a part of me that around November, I start to feel that. But the difference now is that I know what's going on. There's a part of my body that almost got conditioned into feeling that sadness, that grief, that trauma. And this is true for any negative emotions that come up, meaning that, we almost like sometimes go into this automatic loop. And some things can trigger these things. For me, it's, November and Thanksgiving. For some of you guys, maybe it's a smell of your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. Maybe it's a place, So we have these triggers that, make us feel a certain way. Now, becoming really aware of that is helpful because then we get to say, you know what? This is what I did at least. I am feeling a little sad. I noticed that this happens every November around his birthday. So while I can be present, I can acknowledge how I feel, I'm also able to say, I know why this is happening and I'm willing to step out of it, knowing why I'm feeling that way, knowing that it's a pattern for me. I can say, okay, I'm sad and I'm willing to feel grateful instead. And I continue to surrender back into feeling grateful that love was there and is there. That's why I feel the grief. And here's the thing that you guys get to know is that everything that you feel in the end, every emotion is a manifestation of love, emotion of love. Because without love, we wouldn't feel grief. Without love, we probably wouldn't even feel sadness. Without love, like a lot of these emotions that we think are negative is actually just a different manifestation, different form of love. So if you're feeling anything at all, even if it doesn't feel good in your body, acknowledge yourself because you are feeling something. And that means that you have the ability to love. Anyway, so number two is, can you break out of your routine? And the reason I share the story is because it doesn't matter what you're breaking out of, any kind of routine that you break out of, it's going to allow your brain to think differently. And it opens up this like little window or maybe massive window of opportunity for you to start to create different beliefs or, invite different kinds of experiences, which will allow you to shift into a different mood, different energy. Cool. So that's number two. Number three, move your body. Move your body. So the first thing I do when I start to not feel good is go for a walk, stretch, do yoga, anything and everything that'll allow me to move my body. Because our bodies are actually just energy, right? Like, sometimes we have a lot of energy, sometimes we don't. That just really basically means like, is the energy flowing or is it stuck? We literally say we feel stuck when we feel like we're not being energetic and going after what it is that we want to do or whatever, right? Because our bodies are just a form of energy. And sometimes when we sit for too long or when we're not moving for too long, it literally like holds on to that stuck energy. It doesn't go anywhere, right? So we get to move our energy, we get to move our body, and it could be as simple as going for a little walk, right? So right now, if you guys are watching this and you're sitting down, I invite you to move your body a little bit. And Lena, I love that you always exercise. That's really powerful. And also, going back to number two, if you always exercise a certain way, maybe try something different that you've never tried before. Maybe it's dancing, maybe it's if you're a runner, maybe you get to go dance or do yoga, or if you're a yogi, maybe you get to go for a run and lift and do something that is unfamiliar for your body. And that gets to be really powerful. You find it a little embarrassing? That's okay. Take a moment right now to move your body, whatever that means. You get to stretch, get to dance. Any of that is good. You swim. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly how you felt during online school, right? A lot of us moved into online, schooling because of the pandemic, right? So a lot of people were, working from home like this, going to school like this. So there gets to be more, energy moving, more exercise that we get to do. Yes, of course, Lena. I'm thankful for you. All right. So number four. Number four is to practice smiling. I know when I don't feel good, I like literally don't even want to smile. And sometimes I will just try on smiling. And I'm not saying go fake a smile for somebody else, pretending you're okay when you're not. That's not at all what I'm promoting. What I'm promoting is like try on like as if you're lifting your arm or you're lifting something with your arm. You're just focusing on the movement and the muscle of your face. I know this sounds weird, but like if you haven't smiled in a while, your body might forget how good it feels to smile. And there's plenty, abundance of evidence that smiling itself triggers happy neurotransmitters in your brain, leading you to actually feel good. Yes. So you smiled twice today. I love that. Use pencil and mouth. Yes, smile. So when I smile, I cry. Okay, that's okay too. Whatever comes up for you. When you smile, you feel better for some reason. So take a moment, try smiling, and just feel that shift and be open for that shift. right? So you get to feel open for that shift. All right, so I want to check in with you guys. If you guys are just joining, please let me know where you guys are logging in from. My name is Yuri Choi. I am a performance and a mindset coach for entrepreneurs and high achievers. And today I'm offering you guys some very simple and practical tips to help you shift out of this winter blues or whatever it is that you might be experiencing. It feels silly, but it works. I know, right? Right. Um, Sometimes it's good to cry too. Yes, actually, you are ahead of the game. That is actually one of the bullet points that we're going to go over. You don't feel anything, that's okay. And be okay with that. Can you feel grateful for not feeling anything right now for a second? Then you can choose into feeling grateful. Um, all right. When I smile, I think about the good things, so I actually can be happy. Yeah, isn't that weird how that works? Yes, yes. All right. So y'all's you guys are coming in from Kansas City. I have a lot of you guys joining from all over. Thank you for being here. So again, I just want to intentionalize. Some of these are going to be really simple tips. Some of them you might be like, "Well, I've never heard that before." Either way, my invitation is if you're joining this because there's a part of you that wants to feel better, be open to the possibility that you can actually feel better within just a few minutes by joining in some of these simple exercises we're going to try on either real time and or you can try on right after. At the end of this live stream, I'm going to do a very quick meditation with all of you to give you an opportunity for you to actually step into that state as well. So, all right. Oh my God, look at this. How cool is this, you guys? We have people from all over the world joining this right now. So if any of you guys have felt alone, notice that you're not alone. Notice that you're never alone. Look at all these people joining in. Look at all these people really experiencing the same thing as you are right now on this live stream. Now, take a moment right now and maybe tag somebody. I love playing this game. So if you guys know, I love playing this game. Tag somebody that you see randomly in the live chat and say something that you think that person can hear and feel encouraged. Any piece of divine guidance that's coming through, tag somebody and share it with them. Cool. No one is alone. We're all in this together. Abso-freaking-lutely. Aw, I love you. Yes. Love that. Thanks for playing into that game. All right, so let's continue, which is kind of similar to what I just shared. Number 5. Right now, take a moment to either write down or, you can pull out like a note and type up 5 people that you love or you're grateful for or you have a connection with, but you haven't talked to them in the last 3 months. Write down those 5 people that you can reach out to today. Who are those 5 people? Go ahead and write them down. It could be somebody you spoke to in the last 3 months, but preferably somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe you can look through your phone and take a moment right now to send them a message of your gratitude and your love for them. And, a lot of these, it's so simple, but if you play into it, it will start to have little to massive shifts that's going to have even more massive ripple effects in your life and their life. And this is what this is about. I'm going to share like 20 different tips here. Even if you take like 5 of them and actually apply them for the rest of the year, I promise you will start to feel better. I will promise that. If you do play into this, right? So write down 5 people that you love or you're grateful for or that you have a connection with, but you also haven't, really chatted with them in a while or shared your gratitude in a while. No one? Well, we're all here for you. Now you have so many friends here. So you can say your gratitude to any of these people. Can we pour Anamika some love? Yeah. Love to all of you. Yes, yes. This is not true. We are all here, you guys. It's silly to think so. Your online friends, I love them. Yes. What if they're in heaven? That's okay. Maybe send them a little prayer. And maybe pick also another person that's currently on this, earth that you can also send a quick note to. Okay. Cool. Number 6. This is probably life-changing if you really listen with your heart open and really let this message come through for you. Remember that everyone is doing the best that they can. Remember that everyone is doing the best that they can. Stop blaming others or thinking that you're a victim. Here's the thing. When we are in the state of fear, what really, we aren't able to think expansively. We aren't able to think and see the world through the lens of love and connection, right? So oftentimes we assume the worst. Even the people deep down loves you. You're like, oh, my mom is being this way because she doesn't care about me. Or my best friend is being this way because they don't love me. But deep down, you kind of have that. I mean, and there's obviously some, people who that may be true, but there's somebody in your life, I promise, that you're probably making an assumption, the worst case assumption, which they may or may not deserve. Just play with that idea and try on this idea that maybe that they're doing the best that they can, and if they're unkind for some reason, it actually has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It means that they're not happy. Hurt people hurt people. The only reason that people would show up and want to hurt others is because they're not feeling good. And isn't that true? Like if we get to be honest, I know that I'm not the nicest person when I'm feeling down. Right? When I'm happy, I'm a good person. So flip the, script. Notice that when someone's not being nice to you, it's not about you. Meaning it's not because you're not enough. It's not because you're not worthy. It's not because you're not cool. It's not because you're not smart. It's not because you're not beautiful. You are. You are whole. You are perfect already. Like how they feel about you is about how they feel about them. Does that make sense? And notice that everyone is doing the best that they can. No one shows up and does the second or third or fifth best thing that they think is the best in that moment. For whatever reason, in their limited mindset, especially if they're not feeling good about themselves, they're doing the best that they can with the given energy, with the given resources. So it's funny because when I don't feel good, sometimes I'm like, oh, that person is not writing me back because they are rude, and I make all these assumptions. But then I quickly try on another set of glasses, another set of lenses, like mental lenses. I'm like, what if they were doing the best that they can? And the fact that I'm looking at them that way means that I might not be feeling good. Is that a possibility? And then I'm like, yeah. And you know how I find this out? When I start to blame other people? It's because I've done that. I'm like, I've certainly not written someone back really fast because I was busy or I wasn't feeling good. And maybe that never meant that I didn't like that person. It just meant that I was busy, right? So try on this idea. And here's the thing, and Brene Brown talks about this, whether that is true or not. Some of you guys are like, well, but that's not even true. Whether that's true or not, at the end of the day, does not matter. Because when you give them that benefit of the doubt, you're the one feeling good. This is about your inner peace. It's not about theirs, right? Does that make sense? Is that helpful, you guys? Is that helpful, you guys? What is landing for you so far? I'm curious. Let me know what is helpful right now. What is something that you'll try on out of the 6 things that we shared so far? It does make sense. Great. Should I tell them I'm sorry for doubting you? If that feels authentic for you, sure. If that's your truth, sure. Super helpful. Beautiful. I'm so glad that it's helping, DJ Darwin. That's really helpful. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to keep going then. All right, number 7. Know that we are all connected. We just talked about this. And that you're never alone. You're never alone. Literally, especially if you're here right now. Look at this. We have hundreds of people. We have millions of people in this community of Psych2Go who have some kind of similarity as you. That's why we are all here. Psych2Go for life, yes. You are not alone. And if you think that you're alone right now, tell us and we will just pour love onto you right now. We'll pour love onto you right now. Let's go. Hundreds of people, yes. You're not alone. I guarantee every single person in this world, in this chat, in this community of 8 million people in Psych2Go, no matter where you look, everyone at one point has felt sad. Everyone at one point has wanted to feel happier. Everyone at one point has wanted to feel, more peace. Everyone at one point has felt lonely. Everyone at one point has felt like they're not enough. Like, you're unique and amazing, but you're not unique in feeling all the feelings. Everyone goes through these ups and downs of life. So what that means is, like, if you feel lonely, know that that is a human condition. Congratulations, you're human. That's kind of nice, right? So really take that in. What number are we on? Number 8. Number 8. This is like 3 different things kind of put together, but I think it'll land for you guys in the same way. Do something that inspires you. Listen to something that inspires you. Hopefully this is inspiring you. Hopefully the content on Psych2Go is massively helpful and inspiring for you guys. Go read a book that inspires you. Reduce your time on social media and create more. And even if you're on social media, go follow more inspirational content. I mean, most of the content that I look at is like, really inspirational stuff. So even if I'm scrolling, it reminds me to feel good. Surround your life with something motivational and inspirational. Do something, listen to something, read a book, listen to videos, audios that inspire you. So if you're here today, hopefully this is helpful. This is inspirational for you. It's motivating you. It's activating you and every one of your cells to feel even more connected to yourself, to feel okay, to feel confident, to feel happy. Like, these new possibilities are sprouting for you right now as you listen to this, I hope. Amazing. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura, for sharing that. And thank you for your donation. This is inspiring. Good. So you guys are doing something already to help yourself feel better. And I want to acknowledge you in that. That's really, really good. And, pick a book for the rest of the year. There's probably a book on your shelf that you bought that you haven't read. Can you, make it a goal to read it for the rest of the year? Or maybe there's, videos that you've saved on YouTube that will be really helpful. but you haven't watched them yet, or whatever it is. Do something that inspires you. Let's go to number 9. So this is kind of like a journaling prompt and or a quick reflection point. Take a moment right now, maybe close your eyes. Think about a time that you felt really connected, peaceful, and happy, and or any of those. Think about a moment that you felt really connected or happy or peaceful in your life. I want to challenge you to go there, even if it's hard. Close your eyes and really check in with your body. What did that feel like when you felt connected? Because when we talk about feeling, it's actually a feeling in our body. It's a certain way that our body is sitting, maybe, or feeling the way that your heart is beating. Like there's a certain energetic flavor to these emotions that you want to feel. So can you get connected to whatever that emotional, energetic state is in your body, even for a second? What does it feel like even to feel happy or feel connected or to feel peaceful? I know that I smile more. I know that my posture is really good typically. I know that I usually stand more in like an open body, um, open body posture. Whatever that is for you, try that on. Try that on. Oh, thank you. Oop. So try that on and tell me, what does that feel like? And my invitation is go journal about this after this video is over, after this workshop is over, and really connect to that feeling. Like I said, you guys, I'm just kind of listing off some amazing tips. I'm like giving you so many today. And if you try even 5 of them and you really make it a part of your life, I promise you're going to start to feel amazing. So that is my promise to you. So go try this on, apply it to your life, and I promise it'll start to shift you. Number 10, go volunteer or do some random act of kindness. Instead of focusing in, which is typically where we feel icky, focus out. What does it feel like to focus out? What does it feel like to focus on other people and what you can do to add to their happiness, add value to their life? Right now. And this is why I invite you guys to send these messages of gratitude to people in your life. This is why I invite you guys to talk to each other in this chat and encourage one another. Because yes, it might feel like you're doing it for them, but in the end, it's about you. It's about how you feel. Because you are the one doing it. You're the one being in the frequency of gratitude. You're the one in the frequency of giving. And that itself is so healing. It's so healing. You work in sales, so always do the little extra to get them to feel better. Yes. Focusing out. What is focusing out? Focusing out meaning you get to focus on somebody else, like helping them. Because when we get stuck and oh, I feel bad, I don't feel good, we're like focusing in, we're going inward, which is good. There's always, time and place for that. But sometimes that is not leading you to feel any better. So focus out. Pour love onto other people for a second. Oh, Lena, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear this. So glad to hear this. You feel anxious, Marian, you're allowed to feel anxious. That's okay. We all feel anxious at times, and know that you will have an opportunity to shift out of this today. All right. Okay. So number 10 is go volunteer, random act of kindness, go, donate your time, your resources, your money, whatever. and do something good for the world, because there's all of us have a part of us that wants to be valuable and contribute to this world. And oftentimes we just simply don't go and do those things. We think it's good, we know it's good, but we don't actually take the time to do so. Number 11, be vulnerable. A lot of times we want to feel better. We want support and love from other people, yet they don't even know how we're feeling because we were never vulnerable enough. We never even told them how we feel. We never even told them that we're struggling with anything at all. Yet we're expecting people to show up for us. That's setting ourselves up for failure. When we become vulnerable, it actually allows us to A, acknowledge how we feel, and B, for people who want to show up for you, to show up for you. A lot of times, when you look at social media, everyone's just really sharing their highlight reels. You think everyone's having a blast, everyone's having an amazing life except for you. But we know that's not true. So it takes courage to be vulnerable, but it will allow you to access exactly what it is that you need. If you need support and love, say so. If you feel disconnected, reach out to somebody and say, I really want to connect with you, right? Can you be vulnerable? I saw this post on Thanksgiving, which was last week in the United States. And this girl posted, it's Thanksgiving, I'm alone, and it's difficult. And it really stood out to me because one, everyone is just posting like, oh, what I'm grateful for. But she was just vulnerable. She just like showed up as she is, and she was authentic about it. You know what happened? Literally like hundreds of people were like, oh, come to my Thanksgiving. We would love to have you. You're not alone. Come be with us. We would love to have you. We have, a table. We have a, seat for you. So, yes, you need love. Stephen, everyone needs love. You're not alone in this. And thank you so much for being vulnerable in this. So be vulnerable. Whenever there's that moment where you want to be like, people are like, how are you? And you're like, I'm fine, I'm good. Try on, what's authentic for me right now is I'm feeling a little lonely. I think I could use some support. I think I want to, connect with more people. Be vulnerable and see what shifts for you and see how good it feels just to be true to yourself. And I know how hard this is, to be honest. I know how hard this is because every time I'm trying to be vulnerable, it's still equally hard. It's not any easier. Even to my best friends, I still have a hard time. But like every time I go there, it feels good. Maybe not immediately after. Immediately after, you're like, oh, should I have said that? But then what you'll start to see is people show up for you. People want to be there for you. Number 12. This was a huge part of my healing last week. How I was able to shift my energy into a place of peace and, just being grateful again. Forgive that somebody that you're super resentful of. If you're not feeling good, I guarantee there's somebody or something that you can either forgive or let go of. Literally, when you feel stuck, you're like holding on so hard to that thing, and you're like, you want to be the person who was right. You want to be the person who, they should apologize to me. You feel righteous in knowing that that person did you wrong. But it's helping nobody. It's helping nobody. I had to dig deep last week when I wasn't feeling good. And of course, there was, things coming up around Thanksgiving, as I shared before. But really, when I dug deeper, there were other things that I could have let go of, and I did. And when I had that moment of actually forgiving and letting go of that, like I felt so much more at peace. By the way, there's a video on my YouTube channel how to forgive yourself. And there's a mantra that I share there. So if you guys haven't checked that out already, it literally made hundreds of people cry. So go ahead and check that out, and cry as in like in a good way, like release of their emotions and felt lighter. So go ahead and check that out if you like. But it's a really powerful thing to be able to forgive yourself, right? And forgive others. Number 13 is going to be a step further into that. That person that you are holding resentment, that person that you're mad at, that person that wronged you, take a moment right now and send them good thoughts. Like, take a moment and pray for them. Take a moment and say, you know what? You must have been hurtful to me because you're hurting in some way. And even though I don't know what that is, I hope that you heal. I hope that you feel loved. I hope that you feel good about yourself. And you know why this is powerful? Anytime that we are not feeling good, it's because we're so attached to our ego. Our ego thinks we're alone. Our ego thinks we are the one who should be always right. Our ego thinks, that other people shouldn't, hurt us. When we connect to our love, when we connect to our soul, when we connect to our heart, everything, all of that falls away. In the end, when we are super connected to our true selves, our souls, we remember that we're all connected. I mean, we all live for maybe 100 years, if that. We're actually sharing this beautiful planet together for maybe 100 years max. That's kind of a cool thing if you think about it. We are this cohort, we are this group that gets to experience life together. And all the people that show up in our lives, whether they made us mad or angry or hurt us, or they added so much to our life and we're super grateful for them, in the end, we're all doing this together, and they all show up in our lives for a reason, either to teach us a lesson or to add to our life and our joy. But ultimately, remember that all of this is happening for you. So when you start to let go of these grudges and you start to send good thoughts to people that you for sure thought you should hate, that you should hold resentment for, you'll start to feel better here. And you'll start to feel lighter. You'll start to feel better. You'll start to feel more peace. You'll start to feel more relaxed. You'll start to feel more love. You'll start to feel amazing. And it's weird because whenever we are able to switch into that place of sending that person that we don't want to send good thoughts to, and we do it anyway, our ego has no place to go. And then we start to just feel love in our hearts. It's very weird, but it's really cool. Attachment and expectation is the root of all suffering. Let go and let things be as they are. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we are on number 13. Let's keep going. Is this helpful for you guys? What's landing for you? What is something that you will take and actually apply to your life today? Or how are you feeling? Are you starting to feel any shift in your energy already? If you've been here this entire workshop, please share with us in the chat. Would love to hear. All right. Yeah, thank you for these feedback. And we always read all of your comments, and we try to create videos for everyone as much as we can. So yes, we'll definitely look into that, Henry. All right, so let's keep going. If you guys want to keep going, send me a funny emoji that you haven't used ever or in a long time in your phone. Something random. Let's have fun. Just reading some of the, messages here. Ismail, you feel lonely and angry. Well, I want to let you know that you're not alone in this. We just talked about this. I have felt alone and angry in my past. I know a lot of people here have as well. And you're allowed to feel that way. And write down how you want to feel. This is something that we talked about in the beginning. And I invite you to go back and watch this video, and hopefully you'll pick up a few tips at least that will be something that you can, implement today that will help you shift right away. I'm always afraid of the future. I'm going to give you mega laser coaching here. Eliminate the word always, because we're not always anything ever. We're never anything ever permanently. I don't think you're always afraid, because there's moments where you forgot and you weren't. When you were born, you weren't afraid of the future. When you were like 0 years old, you weren't afraid of the future. You're not always afraid. So can you try on, I am sometimes afraid of the future instead of always? And you'll start to notice, like, okay, your brain's like, okay, maybe I'm not always afraid of the future, starting to close that gap. And then maybe you can also go into it deeper and say, I'm sometimes afraid of the future, and sometimes I am really optimistic about the future, or sometimes I don't think scary thoughts about the future. And you get to start to lead yourself little by little to a state that you truly want. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to continue. Number 14. And actually, this leads beautifully into what I was about to say. Everything is temporary. You have felt bad and you have felt good. You have felt awful and then you've bounced back before. It will happen again. If you don't feel good now, think about a time that you didn't feel good and then you actually felt good, even if it's for a second. Even if it's for a second, because that means that you can do it again. That means you can do it again. And if you can't think of anything, remember that when you were born, you probably weren't angry and felt alone and all of these things that you don't want to feel. There was a moment in your life where none of that was true. So you get to have faith that everything is temporary. Nothing is always, nothing is never. And things can shift all the time. So when you can let go of that desire to say, I'm always this way, or I'm this kind of person, then you start to open up the window of opportunity for you to start to play with this idea a little bit, that maybe you can be something else again, that maybe you can be happy again, maybe you can feel good again. Right? All right. Let's see here. And number 15, this is probably one of my favorites. You guys already know this. And I'm going to give you a hint, which is to come back to gratitude. Come back to gratitude. Right now, if you're feeling depressed, if you're not feeling good, if you're not, whatever you're feeling that you don't want to feel, just take a moment and like bend your mind to think about something that you're grateful for. Something that you're grateful for. And your mind is going to want to hold on to all the ways that you don't feel good and how you want to stay there. But like, let go of that for a second and just focus on 3 things that you're grateful for. Maybe it is the fact that you're alive today. Maybe it is the fact that you're here today. Maybe it is the fact that you have a device where you can watch something like this across the world. Maybe it's the fact that you have water. Maybe it's the fact that you ate today. Like any little to big thing, can you come back to gratitude? And I promise it will start to shift you. So I have a few more things here. But today I'm going to start to wrap up a little bit because we're almost at the hour. I have a few more tips and I'll go ahead and list them in the description. So go ahead and check it out afterwards. And I'm going to just go into the last one, which is to meditate and practice mindfulness. I mean, this is really the core of one of the core pillars of what I, coach my clients around. When we are able to tap into a place of calmness and actually tame our bodies first, tame our nervous system through meditation and mindfulness, it allows us to access more creative, expansive mindset. So I have a bunch of different meditations already on my YouTube channel. So go ahead and feel free to check those out if you would like. And today I'm just going to lead you guys into a very, very quick meditation, especially for some of you guys who are ready to go to bed. This might be helpful. So we'll end on that note. And besides that, I want to ask you guys, what was most helpful for you today? You meditate like every day. That's amazing. Someone just said that. What was most helpful for you? What will you try on today? I'm grateful for you too. Thank you for being here. It's exactly midnight. Yes. Yes. Of course. Thank you so much, DJ Darwin. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you, Bryce. I'm so grateful you're here as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So if you guys are here, and that's amazing that you meditate every day. That's incredible. I'm sure you have moments of peace in your life then, I would imagine. Being grateful. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for all being here. And I'm so glad that you guys are here joining us. And we're so grateful that you guys are here on Psych2Go at all and a part of this beautiful, powerful community of 8 million subscribers. We are heading towards 10 million. We are heading towards creating a community of people who get to really support each other, who get to really make growth and healing a priority. So if you guys are here, I know you guys are here for that reason. So thank you for being here and thank you for being a part of that movement around the world. All right, so let's end on this. End this with a meditation here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kit Kat. Oh, I love that. Going insane, meditation if angry, scream at a pillow, be calm. I love that. Um, all right, you guys. So take a moment and get grounded. And if you're sitting down, go ahead and plant your feet to the floor. Maybe you can lay down if you want. Whatever feels good for you. Take a moment here to relax any part of your body that feels tense. For me, it's my neck right now. So I'm gonna relax that part of my body. Any part of your body that feels tension or contraction, let it go. Take a deep inhale in and breathe into those places in your body. And exhale out. Take another deep inhale. And on your next exhale, relax your entire body even more. Take another deep, deep inhale. And exhale everything out. Now imagine that there is this white ball of light right above your head. And if you're lying down, maybe right above your belly. And every time you breathe, this white ball of light gets closer and closer and closer to you. And allow this white ball of light to enter through the crown of your head. Now imagine that your entire head is illuminating with this bright light. And everywhere this white light touches in your body, you feel extra calm, you feel extra relaxed, and you feel the healing taking place in every cell, every muscle, every bone it touches. Imagine that this white light enters through your neck now, goes down your spine and your shoulders, relaxing you to the next level in a way that you've never felt before. You just feel completely relaxed. You feel supported and loved. Relax your heart. Relax your stomach. Imagine this white light entering through your entire body, illuminating your presence with radiance, love, and hope. As you relax, you might feel some tingling in your arms, maybe involuntary tears or smiles. All of that is welcomed and accepted. Imagine that this white light goes down to your legs, to your knees, and to all the way down to your feet. And now your entire body is radiating with this powerful, healing, loving energy. Stay here for a second, a long second, and notice how relaxed, how safe your entire body feels. You might feel some tingling, maybe some random parts of your body starts to tweak and twitch. All of that is okay. There's this divine white light that has just entered your body, coming to make you feel loved, to heal you, to remind you of who you really are, how powerful you are, how beautiful you are. And this light is overtaking your body and leading you to a place that feels heavenly. And in this state, your body has everything that it ever needed. And you feel so good. Now, think of something that you're so grateful for in this moment. Maybe a person, maybe a thing, maybe a moment, maybe an experience. And just stay here for a second, just feeling this gratitude and this lightness in your body. I don't know about you, but I can already feel this expansiveness in every one of my cells. I feel this radiating light from every one of my cells. Can you feel that? And notice how good you feel. Notice how powerful you feel. Notice how full of love you feel. From this place, nothing can hurt you. You're divinely protected. Nothing can enter into your positive aura. And when you walk into the world with this bright light that has already entered into every one of your cells, I promise you will feel good. There's nothing that can hurt you. And you get to lead with this energy everywhere you go, with this light, this ball of energy, ball of light that you've become. Surrender to this light, healing you, loving you, and you can come back to this state at any time. Now take a deep inhale in and exhale. Another deep inhale and exhale. And slowly open your eyes, come back to this moment. How are you guys feeling? Oh, I'm feeling so good. I'm so grateful to have spent this last hour with you guys. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you for all of you for showing up here. Thank you for all of you for playing into this meditation, this workshop, everything. And for those of you who are feeling better, please share in the chat. I want to know how you're feeling, even if it was for a millisecond. Now, of course, this shouldn't replace any kind of, therapy or any kind of medical help that you can get. So, if there's more that you want from a medical professional, please go get the help that you deserve. And meanwhile, these were some practical steps and practical advice, implementable action steps that you can take so that you can start to feel better. You feel reborn, Jonathan. That's really powerful. Let's do this again soon. Yes. I feel surreal. I feel like none of the things that can stop me from being peaceful for myself. That's beautiful. Thank you guys. Thank you genuinely from the bottom of my heart for being here. Let us know how you're feeling. We are sending you so much love. You're feeling peaceful. Please share in the chat or the comments below if you're watching the replay. Let us know how you're feeling, what shifted for you, if anything. And and yes, and we love you too. Thank you so much for being here. So sending you lots of love. Love you guys. You're feeling happy and relaxed. Feeling really good now. Love it. Love it. Love it. Virtual hug to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Feeling loved and connected. Thank you for sharing. Psychology is a magic wand. Yes, Henry. You, oh, thank you. So calm. Gave me chills down your spine. That's beautiful. Oh, you feel better. Amazing. Yes, you feel less stress. You feel relaxed. You're free. This is so beautiful. I feel no one can hurt me now. I feel so peaceful. Yes, yes, yes. So, you guys, we are sending you so much love. Great job. I'm so proud of each and one of you for playing into this. I know a lot of this is probably new, maybe a little weird, maybe a little out there. And by playing into it, I'm sure that you felt a shift of some sort. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much. Sending you lots of love. Again, my name is Yuri Choi. I'm a performance coach for entrepreneurs and high achievers. I'm also an author, speaker. I also have my own YouTube channel. So feel free to check out my YouTube channel, subscribe if you would like. And again, once again, just want to say thank you for making us 8 million subscribers strong. This community is everything to everyone at Psych2Go. We are so grateful for every single one of you guys. So thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful weekend, wherever you are. And I will catch you guys later. Bye, y'all.